contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
The action has already started.
Now it's Williams.
Real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's a pretty loose pass. That's been cut out, well played. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well Peter, this guy Eze is always someone I've kept an eye on, a player who...
And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And that's really well manoeuvred.
Eze. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
And we have our very first corner.
And it's hoisted clear.
Here's a chance! Missed by a fraction. Now it's Williams.
Threads one in. No goals as yet.
Now it's Thuram.
That ball looks a good one. And he's heaved it away. And he has been fouled there.
Great ball, and he's in here.
Good read, needed to be.
Lang. Now it's Baturina.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Raspadori.
Gets into a good position. Oh, nice touch.
And it's Reinders.
Thuram, and the flag has stayed down.
Thuram.
With a beautifully timed run.
Baturina.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Real chance here. Place it in low.
And that should get the job done. Raspadori picks it up out wide.
Oh, that's clever. Now there's a great chance! And he's done it!
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Reinders has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Howson can get it clear.
Half an hour played now. Tries to pass it through. He's having a shot!
Oh, taken with style!
And they're
At it again in double quick time.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Thuram, Raspadori! Relentless, just relentless. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rudiger calmly anticipates. Lewis Skelly. And he's picked it up out wide. Decent chance! It's bounced back off the post. Eze. Howson. Reinders. Now it's Thuram. Knocks it into space. Now it's Raspadori. Opts to play it back. He's on it. Can he get away? Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to play it through.
There will be 3 minutes added
De
time.
Jong. Nico Williams. Passing is crisp and sharp. Good running, strong and purposeful. And they've got rid. Out for a throw. De Jong. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And we hit half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
Here we go again then. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Thuram on 2 now and looking for 3. Pass somewhat off target. Nico Gonzalez. And it's Lewis Skelly. Lang. Chance for a shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Eze. Reinders. Raspadori. Played back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. De Jong did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Looking for the run. And the shot! It's in! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple.
And the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Imabari clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rudiger. Reinders. Now it's Raspadori. And it's Reinders. Great vision. Well read, nice interception. De Jong. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that is expertly dealt with. Rudiger gets it clear.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that has been clubbed away. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was...
Can he finish? And yes, it's there! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum is...
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution on the field. Number 99.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 18.
Rudiger gets it away. Stiller. De Jong. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Aims beyond the defence. That's a sharp pass. Now he's off and running. And that has left him in a heap. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution.
There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Baturina. It's a promising position. Serves up across. And that's been won straight back. Stiller gets it away.
That's been drilled forward. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
That's an imaginative pass. And it's Bachurina. Now it's Williams.
Into the last 5 minutes.
And the shot!
Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's caused a worry or two.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That has been knocked clear.
He's having a go! Oh! Fantastic! A finish of true class! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that is as far as it goes. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It's one-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.